Hello and welcome to Lesson 9, Characterization and Magi Reading Check. Characterization is the process by which the writer reveals the personality of a character. Characterization is revealed through direct characterization and indirect characterization. Direct characterization tells the audience what the personality of the character is, whereas indirect characterization shows things that reveal the personality of a character. We also have static and dynamic characters. A static character does not change throughout the course of a narrative. Static characters do not go through a transformation or learn some sort of a life lesson, whereas dynamic characters, they do change, and they experience some sort of a transformation or learn a valuable life lesson. So what is it? Is it static or dynamic? The key word when dealing with the difference between static and dynamic characters is change. The type of change, though, is specific. We are only concerned with internal changes. These are changes which occur within the character. Internal changes include a change in personality, outlook on life, values, or just an overall change in the nature of a character.
What is characterization? Characterization is the process by which the author reveals the personality of a character using various techniques. A writer may use his own statements to describe a character, or he may use speeches, thoughts, effects, actions, and looks of the character to reveal his personality. There are two kinds of characterization: direct characterization and indirect characterization. Direct characterization is the process of creating characters, wherein the narrator himself tells something about the character in the story. He uses many adjectives and epithets to reveal the personality of a character. It is the direct statement of the author about the traits of a character. That's why it's called a direct characterization. It's very easy for the readers to identify direct characterization in a narrative. For example, the following excerpt taken from Charles Dickens' novel, A Christmas Carol, clearly shows us that the author has used direct characterization to reveal the personality of Scrooge. We don't have to conclude or infer on our own about the personality of the character. The author himself has cogently explained the personality of Scrooge by using many epithets. Hence, it is a direct characterization. Similarly, the following excerpt taken from Jane Austen's novel, Pride and Prejudice, shows that the author uses direct characterization to reveal the character of Mr. Bennet and his wife. Now let's discuss indirect characterization. Indirect characterization is the process of creating characters, wherein the narrator doesn't reveal the characters through his own words. Rather, he uses the STEEL method to describe the characters. The acronym STEEL stands for speech, thoughts, effects, actions and looks of the character. For example, in the following excerpt taken from Charles Dickens' Great Expectations, the narrator doesn't tell us directly about the character of Mr. Pumblechook. Rather, the readers are left to conclude from the actions of Pumblechook to know about his character. This excerpt shows that Mr. Pumblechook is a stingy person. Similarly, in the following excerpts taken from the short story, The Gift of the Magi, Henry uses indirect characterization to bring out the traits of Magi and Jim. They both are loving, caring and sympathetic couple. They are brimming with the spirit of sacrifice. Magi sells her hair, while Jim sells his watch to buy presents for each other. In dramas, authors only use indirect characterization to inform the readers about the personality of the characters. Playwrights use soliloquies, dialogues, appearance, names and dresses to tell us about the traits of characters of his story. For example, in Hamlet, Shakespeare has used many soliloquies to bring out salient traits of his personality. His soliloquy, "To be or not to be," clearly shows that he is depressed, indecisive, intellectual and a philosophical sort of person. Similarly, In the closet scene, Hamlet's conversation with her mother reveals not only the character of Hamlet but his uncle, Claudius, as well. Hamlet says that Claudius is a villain, murderer, thief and cheap when compared with King Hamlet. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
This lesson also includes a reading check for the gift of the Magi. The story document is available in the resources folder on the course page. We read the story together in class on Monday, March 22nd.